You see that play, and that's right in front of the referee. He makes the call, but Hagel, in my eyes and estimation, was skating towards and not really paying attention to where Garbutt was. Garbutt kind of ran into him, too, so a nice break for the Wolves here. See if they can take advantage of it.
So Hagel will sit now 194 penalty minutes on the season. Second most among AHL rookies is Hagel. Croft controlling the power play, looking back door. Quick shot for Davies, cutting through, missing the mark.
Beautiful pass. Good recognition by Jason Krog, patient with it.
Now Postma steps in, shoots, he scores! And that one will count. By our tally, Paul Postma has been cheated of 4 goals this season. He nets that one. He now has a dozen.
Well, short work, very short work for the Wolves. And I think the biggest thing and the difference in power plays, when you get the opportunity now to start in the opposing team's end, if you can win a face-off, you're going to have a lot more puck movement and the luxury of maybe getting a goal earlier on. And a very nice shot by Postma through some traffic. Look at Andre DeVoe, the big body in front. I'm sure he might even touch this. I think it changes direction. But again, the Wolves get the face-off, win the puck, move it around. Couple of nice plays, and Postma right now will get credit for the goal.
Saw that number 8 of the last 10, and we're going to get a fight. Yep, Brennan and Brookbank are going to drop the net, so
nice.
1-0 hockey game. Time now for fight night as they go to the middle of the rink. They measure each other up. As you look at the tail of the tape, a couple big boys going at it. This is the heavyweight category. Brennan, the first couple shots. Brookbank trying to get that right free. And now the left's come. Headlock. Brookbank gets a couple good shots in. Last few missing the mark. Yeah. And now going down Brookbank. Brennan trying to answer. Now they're just wild roundhouses, and that will end the fight quickly.
Another play there by Brennan, huh?
Yeah, a lot of respect by Brennan when players go to the ice. Brookbank, a veteran as well. Sure, that's not the first time those two have dropped the mitts against one another.
He just quit fighting, knowing that Brookbank was down on his rump and could have been really hurt.
Got to warm up the moneymakers, right?
That's called licking the chops. They are two big fellas, and I'm sure they have battled. Prior to this, the one thing you see Brookbank here, after he initially got caught a couple times, he switches hands and goes to his left.
That was a pretty good switch.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how much he did. He got a couple of rabbit shots in the top of the head, but they don't really hurt. A couple extended, I don't think, got to the face of Brennan, and then Brennan at the end, brute strength, will drop Brookbank to the ice. Look at that respect. He could have easily just jumped on him and gave him a couple more.
Sure he'll have a couple knots on the top of his head, though.
One great thing that I think happened early is the kill.
Yes.
Got some momentum from that, and then come right back with their own and get a goal on it.
Pass out in front, broken up by Huxley, stays in. Cullymore tipped out in front, Smith scores. That was a stink shot, tipped.
And Ben Smith has started to come into his own. Since being placed on the line with Jeff Tafe, we have seen him start to produce. 15th of the season, and this is a good play by Cullymore, the veteran. He just threads the needle and finds Smith. He's alone in the slot. Nobody around him. Redirects the puck past the extended arm of Pasquale. Cullymore will chase this puck down, and the defense not aware of, I believe, Smith in front. Both of them almost in a situation of a gap. I'm not sure what took place prior to that happening, but all alone with Smith and a nice little redirect.
Well, his 4-game goal-scoring streak was snapped on Friday, and now he has 6 goals in the last 6 games. Or make that tip Brennan going down back behind the play. In fact, now just getting to the bench. See what happened there.
Yeah, we blow it.
Linkhammer lets it rip, caught the boards, Cairns to center, Esposito touch pass to Pettersson. Working in with Huxley, Wolves onside. Pettersson cuts to the slot, shoots, he scores! Fredrik Pettersson gives the Wolves a lead as he nets goal number 9.
What a shot this is, coming across the top of the offensive zone of the Hogs, and there were so many players coming back through the middle of the ice. Toivonen never moved on this shot. Against the grain, top shelf blocker side. Good exit, excellent speed. Now watch the middle of the ice. So many players, in fact, I'd say 4 or 5, right through the vision of Toivonen, and that shot had eyes all the way top shelf. I've mentioned so many times about Pettersson and his high shots. Well, finally he got one high enough and into the net. And on net, I would think that's the biggest thing.
Absolutely. Back the other way come the IceHogs. They answered quickly the last time. Instead, the counter now for Pettersson. Dance it in, hands it off. Esposito kicked away by Toivonen. Boy, what a big stop that was by Hannu Toivonen. Tied up back behind the net. Wolves wanted the whistle. Instead, Matheson has the puck. To Mahacek. Fresh troops on the power play now for the Wolves. Mahacek working in. Back to Kulda. Not a lot of room. Trying to jam it back deep. Esposito has it. Norton draped all over him. Hagel trying to pressure it out. Kulda pitching, holds his zone. Pettersson looking for some real estate. Kulda will play it free. Power play over now. Matheson to Pettersson. Pettersson controlling the puck deep. Now Mahacek breaking in. Kulda shoots. He scores! Threading the needle. Mahacek and Kulda puts it home. His 5th of the year.
Just a couple of terrific plays here. First of all, it's not a power play, but again, how many times do we see some excellent puck possession after a penalty is over because guys still are in that mode? And what a play by Mahacek. Head up all the way. He spots Kulda, and Kulda will start this whole play off in the middle of the ice. Matheson goes down low. Now it's up to Kulda to look and see what's going on. Now he's nearest to us. He comes out of nowhere, finds a seam, puts himself into an area of Mahacek, and I'm sure there's some talking here going on. Vocal, you have to be. And Kulda obviously yelling for that puck, and the pass is perfect. One-timer against the grain again. You get Toivonen pushing off the right post, coming out to look at the shot, and Kulda goes against where he was. And a beautiful shot and goal. Nice goal.
Kulda had 2 assists on Friday. Picks up the goal here, his 5th of the year at 7:13. And what a 4-minute stretch for Fredrik Pettersson. He has an assist along with Mahacek on the goal. So 2 points this period for Fredrik Pettersson. Out there now with Huxley and Esposito.
So a big stop, and that might energize the Hogs, who we thought had a pretty good period. There's a bad giveaway.
Giveaway to Mahacek, working in. Touch pass to Krog, and he didn't get a piece of the feed out in front.
I wonder if that surprised Krog, because it was such a nice play by Mahacek, and surprisingly, he did get it through the defender right on the tape, it looked like.
Mahacek tried to thread the needle again. It balled away. At the point, Zubrev. He'll dump it deep for Krog. Now Holzapfel wide open, off the skate, back in a try, he scores! Holzapfel's got goals in back-to-back games, and the Wolves have a 3-goal lead in the 3rd.
Wow, so alone and available. And the feed from behind the net, a beauty, and Holzapfel to his back end just chips this puck over a startled Toivonen, who gets a piece of it, I believe. Will sustain the pressure. Zubrev gets the puck down low. The battle happens. Krog, perfect feed. What a pickup, though, by Riley. And what a shot it ends up being. His right skate kicks it up to his backhand. And then has the presence of mind of roofing the puck when a goaltender's down right in front of you. Not an easy play to make with the right skate blade and hanging in there, staying with it. Toivonen goes down. He thinks it's going to be not easy for Holzapfel to move that puck up. And he came out to challenge, and what a shot that ended up being.
Goal number 9 for number 9. Rookie campaign, Holzapfel, 13 goals, 7 last season. So he's kind of caught in the middle right now with a dozen games remaining in the AHL slate for the Wolves. They'll play it off. Quato dumping it in. Kulda over skates behind him. Ran into by Brookbank. Power play over. Centering pass out in front, broken up. One shot for the IceHogs on that man advantage. They're 0 for 5 with 2 total shots on the power play. They have 30 at even strength in this game.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, huh?
Kulda has the puck. Slides it ahead for Miller. Jumped out to center for Garbutt. 3-on-2. Zubrev up in the rocks. Garbutt takes himself, splits the defense, scores! What a goal by Ryan Garbutt. His 17th of the season.
That is simply spectacular. Look at the acceleration. He just finds another gear when he collects the puck, and he splits the D. I mean, that D pairing should look at themselves and say, what was that? A bolt of lightning. And who makes the play initially? Arturs, Kulda. Strong work on the boards. Then it's head man to Garbutt, and wow. He just grabbed the throttle there and put the pedal to the metal. Right through Lalonde, and X will be the veteran. And what a nice play he makes with the backhand. Between the legs of Toivonen. Little move, forehand to backhand, gets Toivonen to shift gears across, and he slides it back underneath, and beautiful goal.
Splits the defense and then splits it between the legs of Toivonen. Look about going right up the gut. Miller and Kulda earn the assists at 12:39. So Kulda a 2-point game. Krog 2 assists in the game, and Pettersson a goal and an assist in this
shootout. Something you'd like to have back, but overall, The game is rounding out, and it's been much better. Oh, we're going to have a fight now because it's near the end of the game.
And why not Huxley and Hagel? They do it nearly every time. The two teams play against each other, and they will move to the middle of the rink. Shadow boxing right now as they circle around each other.
Let's go this way and that way and this way and then.
This is Huxley's 4th game against Rockford. He has 17 penalty minutes coming into it. Add 5 more, and they're landing a flurry early. Hagel answers. Toe-to-toe they go.
Wow.
Massaging each other's faces.
Yikes.
And they go to the ice in mutual respect there. No punches thrown.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. These two had WD-40 in the arms. That was amazing. But quite the fight. Let's take a look at this right from the start. A little chit-chat probably. Yeah, the two of them think he will disrobe here. And again, this is one of the situations I've talked a little bit about this year. Stage fights. You know, does it belong in the game? Is it entertaining? Yes. But does it belong in the game? No. Ouch. Oh, nice. Oh, my goodness. The best thing, by far, I think our best fight this year with Huxley, and the fact that he got on top and really got the hand moving. Two of them talking. All the respect, and they know them well. A little wink there.
Smile.
Yeah, it's better when it's 5-1,
yep.
2.
The CompuBox numbers 22 punches in that one. A flurry of fists from Adam Huxley, and a flurry the other way by Kyle Hagel. So that's one more major penalty now for Hagel. 27 majors on the season among the rookie leaders. Earned that ice time, I guess, the hard way.
Not a category I want to lead, that's for sure.
No.
He's still waiting for a few back.
Ron Wisniewski out with a concussion. Warren, a pretty good rookie out. Wow. Pasquale, a big stop on Makarov out in front.
That's spectacular. Great goaltending, and you know, give credit to this Hogs team. They have not quit. They've had plenty of opportunities. They've moved the puck around, and they've worked very hard to get chances. But Eddie's just been on top of his game.
39 Rockford shots today. 38 saves for Edward Pasquale. The Wolves pick up a point. They now have points in 5 straight games.
Well, this is a big one because, as we've touched upon, 5 straight days off. You always want to end on a good note when you have a break and a lot of positives. And, of course, you have to now sit back and watch other teams play, and you want to do as much as you possibly can. And the Wolves have certainly done that. Boy, in the last month they have turned it up, not just a notch. And great goaltending, better defense has been the key. And today's game, you look at Eddie, he was spectacular.
Edward Pasquale certainly was. You got to think he will factor into the Capital Grille Rosemont 3 stars of the game, where we wine and we dine. We'll stick around here for those 3 stars of the game, and the Wolves pick up the much-needed 2 points. Their 20th win against a West Division opponent, and their 19th on the road this season. Just lights out on enemy ice in the last 3 months of the season.
It's a positive you can look at it. You know,